welcome and what's up to my Magical Flowers Cold Case Tarot gang. Thank you for your support. As always, I am so blessed to have just supporters the way that I have, my family, my gang. I love y'all so much. Thank you also for those from my other channel, Magical Flowers Tarot, who have chosen to come over to this particular platform and help me to grow it. I love y'all so much. And as always, thank you so much to all of my new subscribers. Welcome to the gang. Get comfortable. Please feel free to like, to participate, to comment, to ask suggestions and questions. All things that pertain to my YouTube content for both channels, you can email me at magicalflowerstarot@yahoo.com. I appreciate you guys. I get a lot of messages through my email. You guys really keep me up on things, so I really appreciate that. So before we get into this case, I also want to let everyone know you can definitely go over to my website for all personal readings and just to see what I got going on at magicalflowerstarot.com. So thank you. I love y'all so much. Wow, y'all just keep me lifted and encouraged. So as you can see, the title of this channel, the name of this channel is Magical Flowers Cold Case Tarot, where my main focus with my tarot readings are to crack some cases wide open, to get down to the spiritual perspective and intention of some of the energies and actions behind some of these situations. And just, give it a spiritual eye, give it a spiritual touch to see what the ancestors, see what the spirits have to say about these particular situations, unsolved cases, unsolved murders, cold cases, cases that have unfortunately been forgotten about. So I don't take my gifts for granted, and I am here to help as much as I can. So I'm so grateful to shout out to my spirit team too, that assist me, because it is not me that speak when I get the channeling and pulling these cards. You all know that these are divine messages. I'm just the vessel. So this case is about Kierra Coles, beautiful young lady from the south side of Chicago. I believe she was 26 when she went missing. This happened back in October 2018, so it's been some years, guys, and it's just unfortunate that they are no closer than they were the day she went missing to solving this situation. Just some quick facts. If you are interested in her case, there are plenty YouTube coverage and videos about this case. There are even groups on Facebook committed to trying to figure out what happened to Kierra Coles. Like I said, she went missing in October of 2018. She worked for the post office, but that day she did not go to work. She had recently discovered and found out that she was 3 months pregnant to a Joshua Simmons, someone that I have heard also worked at the post office with her. Unfortunately, he was the last person to see her that night. He picked her up. Supposedly, he went in the house first for a little while. Then she was seen getting in his car. After coming out of the house, getting in his vehicle, there was some more footage actually showing her at an ATM after that withdrawing $400. Well, what happened after that, we don't know, because there was no more video footage. And there was actually another piece of footage that came out that was supposedly showing Kierra walking past her front door in her uniform, and then she gets out of the video frame. But it has also now since come out that that was not Kierra. The police actually said, well, according to the mother, the police told her to go along with that. For some reason, they thought that it would help the case, but as we can see, it did not help the case. So just to talk about that quick footage, because I know people will more than likely mention that down in the comments. So yes, I know about that. Yes, we know that it was not her, in fact. So but the video footage of her at the ATM that night withdrawing $400 out of the ATM was her. So that's kind of where the story ends, besides the fact that the next day the guy that picked her up, there's the one that she was pregnant by, was also seen again in the same car in another part of the city, but he was not with Kierra. And unfortunately, that's where the mystery begins. Just another quick note, supposedly this is what it said, that the guy Joshua Simmons that she got pregnant by was kind of like, they were kind of like in a love triangle situation. He had other kids by other women. Supposedly he was with one of those women, living a double life, and she wasn't too happy about that pregnancy. So We're going to see what Spirit got to say. So let's get into these cards. I got my Ancestor deck out. I got my I got my Shadow deck. And I got my Words of Truth. So y'all know when I pull out that Rose of Truth. Y'all already know how things get. So I'm just going to start off with my tarot just for like the first question. Then we're going to jump into the Shadow deck. So y'all already know what I do and how I do, guys. I'm going to begin this reading by tapping into Kierra's energy. Like always, I tell you guys to protect yourself. Put something over your head. If you got some Florida water, some cascarilla, just do what you have to do to spiritually protect yourself. But I don't say these things to scare you, but it's just the responsible thing to do because that's what I do. So I expect you guys to do the same thing. So let's get into this reading. Kierra Coles, Kierra Coles, Kierra Coles. Spirit, show me the energy of Kierra Coles the day that she went missing. How does she feel? How does she feel that day? The day that she went missing. Show me her energy for that day. Kierra Coles, Kierra Coles, Kierra Coles. Eight of Pentacles reversed. So this lets me know that basically she was not working, which is already known. So I feel like this card is definitely confirmation that that's what we're talking about. The day that she went missing, like I said earlier, she was not at work. Woo, here we go. First and foremost, this lets me know a lot. Four of Cups, reverse, over it. This is her over it. So she was definitely, don't this kind of look like Kierra? She was definitely feeling some type of way. But see, there was some harsh, cold energy from an individual, from a masculine individual. I feel like that there was a moment of truth for her to that day. Almost like she had a revelation about something. But the energy was not warm. It was not warm for her that day. And then we got the Empress reverse. This can talk about, because I already tell you guys, the Empress, I'm sorry, is the mother of the tarot. It could represent the mother, a baby mama, a grandmother, a feminine energy, pregnancy and fertility, first and foremost. So I feel like there was that cold energy was around her pregnancy. And I do feel like something is telling me that this has something to do with Joshua's other love interest. But this Empress reverse speaks loudly to me about the baby that she was pregnant with, that she was 3 months pregnant with, and they wanted that to end. They wanted that to end. There were several individuals that did not want her to have this baby. She was feeling very emotional that day too. And then Knight of Cups, she was definitely in her feelings about her pregnancy. Because then we got the Knight of Cups reverse. The Knight of Cups reverse is a liar. He's a liar. He comes in like a knight on shining armor. He tells you everything that you want to hear. He is generous, he is kind, he is always offering you things. But it's like I always tell you guys, it's just like the whisperings of sweet nothing. Come in, swoop you in. It's like a whirlwind type of love type of situation, like love bombing you. But when it's reversed, you really see who the fuck this man is. He ain't shit. He lied about everything. It's like your world started crashing down. So I feel like that was that like I said, like she almost had like an epiphany energy that day. There was some cold, hard truth that came to her that day. And it came through the person that she was with. See these two cards. Pay attention. They did not. Once she became pregnant, shit changed. Like I told you, it was a very emotionally charged day for her that day. And then Two of Cups reversed. Talks about a separation, someone she thought that she can really trust, and she figured out that she could not trust them. There was some discord, there was some disagreements around her that day. But I don't like this King of Swords next to this Empress card. I can't wait to get into the Shadow deck. Because it's almost like somebody want to take something from you, cut you off, cut something. Let me just stop. Six of Pentacles. So then we got money, right? Now remember that she went to the ATM and tried to get this man some money. So I feel like because this is reversed, I almost feel like that was forced. But I'm going to get behind that energy. So this is just some of the energy she was, look at that, holding the stomach, the knives in the stomach. Didn't I say that this King of Swords is like something want to cut something out? And don't you see this girl holding her stomach? I want y'all to pay attention. I tell y'all, I always tell y'all, read the images, damn the traditional meanings. Was she being okay. Let me go to my shadow deck. I just wanted to use that deck to see how our energy was. Let me go to my shadow deck for this. Was Kierra Coles being watched days before she went missing? Was she being watched? Were there eyes on her? Period. Even the day of. Was she being watched to any degree by the people who had a hand in her disappearance? Was she being watched? Kierra Coles. Was she being watched the day she went missing or the days before? See this person? Don't they look nervous, paranoid? Look at that. Ten of Cups represents kids, children, family. When the Ten of Cups is reversed, it talks about division between a woman, a man, a romantic relationship, or family, which would be a mother, father, and a child would be a family, you know, whether it's by marriage or not. But it's reversed. So this talks about a discord. They didn't want her to have that baby. Look at that grave. Look at that. Look at the pictures in the back. That's a graveyard, right? I want y'all to pay attention to these cards and these images. Look what we got right here. The devil. The cemetery. The people that you trusted. The people that you thought was going to love you and celebrate you. This is reversed. There was no love. There was no real celebration in her being pregnant. Page of Pentacles reversed. The page of the children of the tarot. And I feel like she was being watched because if you look at this person, like I said, they look really paranoid. They look scared. And then the Two of Swords, you already know. I talk about, we know the traditional meaning of the Two of Swords is a decision that needs to be made. So I feel like that day, someone tried to force a decision upon her. But you notice that this knife energy, knives are violent, depending on the context of the question and the things that we are asking. So just look at this knife energy. There was a lot of mental activity. I'm telling you, she was really, really worried that day. And then we got this Knight of Pentacles to offer money. That $400. But Knight of Wands let me know that somebody was out of fucking control that day. Wands can be, it's a fiery energy, but it's when it's reversed, when it's at it's worse. It's a very chaotic, aggressive, masculine energy. Very, very, like I said, very chaotic. That's the best word that I can think of right now. Very chaotically charged type of energy. It's an energy of war. Fighting. She was feeling sad that day. She was feeling alone in her situation. Show me the energy around Joshua Simmons the day that Kierra Coles went missing. What was his energy? Show me the energy around Joshua Simmons the day Kierra Coles went missing. Look at this, a message. See how this person is holding this, what do you call this? I can't think of the technical term for that tool. He was very unsatisfied with her being pregnant, I'll tell you much. But see how somebody's still holding on to this money, this Ace of Pentacles? And I feel like there was some words being said between the two of them. I don't know if it was through a text message or phone, but whatever he told her that day, it was not a very nice, it wasn't a very nice message. The Fool. Look at that. Betrayal. 3 knives in the back, a tear. What happens when 3 knives go in the back? Sometimes we can say, you know, depending on what we talk about, that could be a surgery card, but in itself, see how these knives keep going through a person? He betrayed her that day. Betrayal was on his mind that day. The Hangman. There was a change in him. Look at this. He's a liar. Deception. Deception was on his mind that day. Foolish behavior. Betrayal. Look at that tear. She felt so betrayed by him. I feel like this is Kierra's energy. She was so betrayed, but he harmed her. I don't even got to keep pulling, but I'm going to keep doing that. But he did something to her that day because he was very less than satisfied. And it's like everything that Kierra was hoping and dreaming in the situation, the way she thought she was going to be. Like I said, I feel epiphany energy, like a cold realization that she had that day. But this is all his energy. King of Cups. Ace of Wands. See how she holding that baby? Pay attention. It's reversed. He stopped that shit, and that was on his mind. Come on now. I told you, I don't got to keep pulling. I'm doing this for y'all. The Chariot. This is him pulling up in that car. The Chariot energy. That was all on his mind. Page of Wands. Page is another baby. Justice. Reverse. King of Swords. He knew. See how all this Swords energy come into play? This man planned this. He thought about it. He was mentally off. Justice reverse. He just thought, he just knew he was going to get away with it. This shit was planned. Two of Pentacles. The Sun. Reverse. Betrayal. Sadness. Depression. A burden. Reverse. He knew that 10 of Wands is burden energy. Reverse. He got that burden off of him. That was his energy. I'm going to get this burden off of me today. This ain't going to happen. Ace of Wands traditionally even talks about, you know, taking action towards something. So when it's reversed, you can either look at it as someone stopping something from happening, or that action is unfocused and it is out of fucking control. Justice reversed. He thought about how he was going to get away with that shit. Do you see this betrayal? This is the energy. This is the energy that was on him, and this is the energy that was on Kierra. Betrayal. He was not finna let that baby come. He already knew it. You see that person with that thing? She knew what he was going to do. Sun, depression, sadness, betrayal, hurt. And the Sun also represents the masculine energy, a man. And he already see what time it is. Look at, if this is a physical person, all these lines going in the body, you wouldn't be alive. Does anyone close to Kierra's family know the truth and they're holding information? Is there anybody close to the family that is withholding information? Is there anybody close to the family that is withholding information? The Moon. Yep. There you go. The Moon is secrecy. The Moon is a feminine energy too, so there's a woman. But the Moon at its best is about it's about things hidden in the dark. Things, it's a quiet energy. It's something that's not going to be all in your face like the masculine Sun. It's keeping things in the background. Someone knows. Page of Swords. Didn't I say somebody was watching her? And the Page of Swords just brings destruction. The Page of Swords goes back and tells another person some shit. It's a snitch. So something can happen to that person. 10 of Pentacles. It's a game. It's like they playing chess. It's all a game. 10 of Pentacles is about family too, just to let you know. There it goes again. 2 of Swords. Don't that look like angry energy right there? What happens in real life if you put a sword to somebody's neck? Here go that Fool energy again. Ace of Pentacles, money. Let me find out they keeping quiet for money. Wheel of Fortune reversed. The wrong place, the wrong time, bad luck. The Tower. Y'all see what this is. I'm getting a headache. Look at this. The house, the home, the family, foundation, lovers. 4 of Wands represents all them things. That was a relationship between Kierra and Joshua. Knight of Wands, out of control activity. Y'all see what this. More family cards. 10 of Swords reversed. Someone very close to them knows the truth. The Moon let us know that. Somebody's holding something back and it's close to the family. That's why those 3 family cards came out. So somebody out there knows something and they're not saying shit. Besides an offender, someone else knows something. Let me make sure I'm clear on that. Okay, so they said that Joshua moved down south. I believe it was to Louisiana. Now, it's funny to me because the mother said when she first went missing, right? The mother reached out to Joshua. She said he was just acting so supportive, like he would be there for her, he would help. But then that was the first and last time she ever talked to him. Now, isn't that strange? Your pregnant girlfriend go missing. And you only talk to the mama once and you never talk to her again after talking about you gonna help and you gonna be out there with them, and you know, anything you find out, you gonna let them know, but then you just cut them off and don't talk to them again. Show me the energy around that move. Spirit, show me the energy around Joshua moving to Louisiana after Kierra goes missing. Nine of Pentacles reverse. He didn't want shit to do with it no more. Look. This, when I see creativity, to me it talks about an illusion, painting a story, trying to make it seem like you're innocent and you don't know shit. Mind you, that they only questioned this man one time, the police did. That's strange to me. Judgment. Judgment reversed. Bad character. Not being who you say you are. Having a front about yourself. Making bad decisions. Look at these red flags. Look at these red flags. This is Six of Cups, by the way, too. Liar. Liar. Ain't that some shit, y'all? Six of Cups can represent moving away too, breaking up. But look at this deceptive ass energy. Deceptive energy right underneath the Judgment card. Panning a lie. You see these two faces? Look at this red. Red means blood too. Look at this red. Pay attention, y'all. Look. There they go again. Together again. He came to her house that day. But this also represents moving. It can represent a new home, because Four of Wands can represent a new home. He lied so much, y'all. There you go again. The High Priestess. Deep, deep, dark secrets. Lies. It's occult energy, too, if you want to look at it that way. It was planned. Didn't I tell y'all it was planned, that move? Ace of Cups reversed. Page of Cups, a baby. Page of Cups is the baby, is the child of the tarot. Look at that baby again. Reverse. Come on now. My spirits don't play. Y'all know this. Look at that eye again, watching. Five of Pentacles reverse talks about a series of unfortunate events, misfortune. That's why he moved. Because he knew. Holding back information. He got money from her. Remember that. He got money for her. Look at that fire back there. Four of Pentacles. Holding on to something tight. Trying to get away. Don't this person look nervous? Look at the look in the face. For one more. Three of Wands, manifestation. The moon, that motherly energy. That's Kierra. Three of Wands also talks about action, taking action, moving on, moving. Just taking some type of action. Also talks about communication too. Okay, so supposedly there's another woman that Joshua was with. He was living a double life. She wasn't happy about what happened to Kierra. I mean, as far as Kierra getting pregnant by Joshua. Let me see her energy, spirit. What is her energy when it comes to Kierra Coles being missing? What is her energy? What is her energy? She had some work to do. She put some work in too. Ace of Cups reversed. She was not happy. She was not happy about that relationship that Joshua had with Kierra. She didn't want that to happen. Nine of Pentacles reversed. She wasn't going for that shit. There was a problem. Two-faced too. They go that two-faced too. A plan. Two of Wands reversed to me talks about a premeditated plan. Page of Cups, that baby. She didn't want that baby. I'm telling y'all, look at this. The sun reversed. The moon. Two people playing in secrets and lies. More secrets and lies. Page again. Page of the children of the tarot. It's reversed. She did not want that baby to happen. Like I told y'all. Hold on, y'all. My bad. My candle went out. Gotta get the spirit some more lights. Show me Kierra's current state. Show me Kierra's current state. I got cars flying. Somebody snatched her and did something to her. Look at that moon. See how it's like almost like an incision in the body On the stomach, look at those knives pointing directly up. Show me Kierra's current state. She harmed. The Magician. Look at that blood in the finger. Look at that sword. Look at that money again. King of Swords. Another sword. An angel. Look at that blood. She was hurt. Look at that blood. She was hurt by a lover. 2 people. Look at that blood. Okay, look, this is death. Damn, I didn't want to see that shit. I'm not even gonna lie. This is the death card. This is the death card. I asked what was her current state. Was she hurt? Well, she was hurt by someone. This is an angel. Somebody snatched her up. See how this message keep coming in reverse? I feel like somebody told her something. Look at that knife. Murder. Look at that. I told y'all she was watched. An unfortunate event. Devastation. There's more than one person involved. She was scared. The Emperor. The baby fucking daddy. The Emperor. The Emperor is the father of the tarot. Didn't I tell y'all earlier the Empress is the mother? Okay, I'm getting out of this deck, y'all. And go to my love deck real quick. Show me the energy between Kierra Coles and Joshua Simmons on the day of her disappearance. Show me the energy between them, period. The days leading up to her disappearance, and she found out she was pregnant. Just show me, Spirit. Show me the truth. Kierra Coles, Kierra Coles, Kierra Coles, Joshua Simmons, Joshua Simmons, Joshua Simmons. We'll pull after this. I'm gonna pull a couple of cards to my ancestor deck, and then I'm gonna go into my words of truth, and then that will conclude the reading. Show me the energy between the 2 of them, especially the days leading up to her disappearance. Look at this. Intimacy reverse. Kierra Coles, Kierra Coles, Kierra Coles. See, they have fell out. That's why it's reversed, the intimacy. What was once close and some she trusted, she was betrayed. Like the 3 of Swords said, change. Something changed in him. I told y'all that. Temptation. Hurting. I told y'all it was something with him. Sneaky. I told y'all. Air sign. I don't know who's the air sign. Fantasy and seduction. Contemplation. I told you she was in her head. She was contemplating. Things changed. He changed. She found out things about him. He was playing with her the whole time. Toxic and crazy. Okay, I'm out of this deck. That's all I need to see. Now we're going into the ancestor deck. This is your child coming to you on behalf. Child Kierra Coles. Is there anything we need to know about this situation? Ancestors, show us. Is there anything we need to know about this situation? Comes to what happened to Kierra Coles. What do we need to know? Kierra Coles. Kierra Coles. Kierra Coles. Yeah, I knew this was going to come out because I seen it when I was shuffling. Nurturing energy. Motherhood. Warring waters. But you seen how this came out reverse. Divine intervention. Reverse. Daughter. Message about your daughter. Or you are the daughter. Come on now. Family feud. Didn't I say that you are kind of considered a family even if you are not married? If there's a woman and a man who have a child, that child is going to look at them like, this is my family, this is my mom and dad. So don't get caught up in the, the technicalities. That would be considered a family type of unit. A family feud. Motherhood reverse. Daughter. Divine intervention. The ancestors, they here, they don't like it. Promise. There's plenty of hope only if you believe. Travel. She got in the car that day. Birth or rebirth. I got to get out this day. It's reverse. Okay, now let me go to my words of truth. See if we can get a little bit more insight. And then that's going to conclude the reading, y'all. Because this energy is upsetting. We already see what went down. Kierra Coles, Kierra Coles, Kierra Coles. Something flips. Speaking. This card just flipped. So anything we need to know. Bear with me, y'all. This is the 200 card oracle deck. It's kind of hard to shuffle. Kierra Coles, Kierra Coles, Kierra Coles. Kierra Coles, Kierra Coles, Kierra Coles. Show us the truth, Spirit. What do we need to see? Inappropriate relationship, straight out the gate. Didn't I say it was supposedly a love relation, a love triangle type of situation, a love triangle? He had other women on the sides. Receiving, reverse. Impeccability, love, intention. I told you it's playing, right? Light, reverse. They want to make sure that baby didn't see the day of light, or her. The light of day, I'm sorry. Pleasure. It was more passionate. You got that family card again. I feel like that's what she wanted. Simple, reverse. Delusion. Inappropriate time. Inappropriate form. A breakthrough. It's reverse. There has not been a breakthrough yet in this case. Shame. Come on, baby. We're listening. Creativity. Reclamation. I feel like that creative energy was I feel like it was a deceiving type of energy. Like the card said. Trying to create a story. Remember the image I showed on that other paper, on that other card? New possibilities. It was reversed. The beginning. Understand is reversed. So there was a misunderstanding, a gap, a hole in the situation. What really happened? Brilliance, reversed. Passion. A lot of passion, of course. Overriding. Differences. I'm going to pull a couple more. Life. Rage. Competition with them other women. Didn't I tell y'all that? A repression. An overview. A lot of stuff was overlooked. Stuck. Addiction. Sobriety. Incompletion. Magic. Manipulation. Come, keep speaking, baby. Guilt. I'm done. Okay, gang. I love y'all so much. This is why I have to conclude the reading. Withdrawals, reverse. I just have to pull again. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. If you have any comments, any information, please contact the Chicago Police Department. Even if it's the smallest thing you think you know, I don't care. Somebody needs to speak. Someone needs to say something for this baby. I'm telling y'all, what happened to her was not right. And I'm going to end it there, guys. I love y'all. Once again, you can contact me at all things that have anything to do with my YouTube content at magicalflowerstarot@yahoo.com, or you can email me directly. Or you can go to my website directly at magicalflowerstarot.com. Y'all be well, be safe, and be careful, and be protected out there. Ashe.